Hey there, here is a video number 2. And today I just want to talk to you about your kvCORE. In the first video, if you haven't watched it already, on your expenterprise.com, your dashboard, I showed you how to go into optional services and make sure that you sign up for your kvCORE. Isn't automatically given to you. When you join eXp Realty, you have to go in there and opt in. You have to go through the form and confirm the right MLSs or MLS is associated. And then you go ahead and click sign up. And then within a couple of days, it says 7 to 10 business days. I've never really seen it take that long. I'm sure in some instances it could, but usually within just a few days, you're going to be receiving an email. 99.9% of the time, it is going to fall to your spam folder. So once you sign up for your kvCORE, you're going to want to check your spam folder every day until you see the kvCORE email that comes through that says, welcome to your kvCORE. It gives you your login and your password. Your login is going to be your eXp email address, and you're going to get a password. And you can go ahead and change that password if you want. So when you log into your kvCORE, this is just a very easy snapshot of your kvCORE, nothing crazy in this video, but this is how you get started. I want to encourage you to think about kvCORE as your system to enable you and tell you what to do and to help you get a few more leads and to help you feel connected to your database. If you don't have a CSV file or an Excel file with all your clients or contacts that you've taken out from somewhere else, don't worry. You can go in here and you can add people from your phone, from your social media, from your other emails if you don't have them organized. The good news is you can add people one at a time. And quite frankly, I think if you added 5 or 10 people or 15 people a day, whatever time amount you have available, and you actually used it to reach out to those people, make sure you have their right contact information and put them in your kvCORE, you would be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You would be working in your database and getting it set up, and you'd be doing lead generation at the same time. And I think that that's the best way to do it personally. So don't use that as an excuse. Secondly, I don't want you to think of kvCORE as this big complicated system. You can do a bazillion things in kvCORE, but who cares? You don't have to be successful. You need to use it to enable you in a few ways, and that's it. So don't let it overwhelm you. When you log into your kvCORE, you're going to come to a main screen like this. And I just want to show you a couple of things. The first thing is over here on the right-hand side where you see your name. When you click on this, it's going to show you the smart number that they've assigned to you. This is a number in your area code. And it's going to be where if you text through this system, if you go and text out, this is where people are going to be getting the text from. So what I would probably do, honestly, is I would go in and in the first text message, I would say, hey there, this is Cari Briner. This isn't my normal email or my normal phone number. I know this is coming from my technology. As a professional, I've set up some great technology to help me stay in touch with you. And so please save this to my contact in your phone. This is also another phone number for me. So people don't think it's spam. It's that simple. So you're going to be knowing what your number is here if you need to let anybody know. The second thing is the email address they use for you is your eXp Realty email address. But as you go through the setup of your system, you can actually create a second email, which is called your vanity email. And it is going to be the email address that you use all the time. So if you've been sending emails out to these contacts from a different email address for many years or months, you're not going to want to use the eXp Realty email address because it's going to go to spam because nobody's heard from you with that email address before. So when you go in and put your second email, they're going to use that email to send your emails out from your kvCORE, and it's going to have a higher likelihood of landing in people's inboxes instead of their spam folder. So if you've been using kvCORE and it's been falling in people's spam, that might be why. So make sure you go through the quick start setup, which I'll show you in a minute, to make sure that you can add your second email and have this not happen. All right. The third thing is, this is your domain for your website. You already have a front-facing website. As soon as your kvCORE is set up for you, you maybe haven't even looked at it yet. Go ahead and click on it. It's going to bring you to your website. Okay. If your website doesn't have any real customization, it's because you haven't gone in and customized it, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. But it's a really, really cool website. It is completely customizable. And people can search for all of the properties here. It shows all of our eXp listings, all of the just listeds in the area, as well as the just reduced. There's a bio in all the areas that we cover. Of course, my contact information. and the normal MLS disclaimer, etc. They can chat with you on here. It's a really super good site. You can log yourself, connect yourself here with your Facebook, your Instagram, and your LinkedIn. And of course, you can add some other features and other pages to your website that we're hiring, other resources, and you can add more tabs. And this is where it all shows up. Now, if you want a different domain to be pointed to this, you can do that as well. So don't worry if you've been using a website, caribriner.com, you can go ahead and point that as well. And if you don't have one, then you know that your website is going to typically be your first and last name.exprealty.com. But again, to be sure what yours is, you just take a look at the top right-hand corner underneath your name in your kvCORE, and you'll see what it is right here. Now, this fourth little tab is your mobile app. Did you know that you had a mobile app? And it's actually a really, really cool mobile app. Get your spouse or child or a friend set up on this so you can see what it looks like from the consumer standpoint ASAP. When you click on it, it's going to bring you to this page. And if it were me, I would be printing this out and I would be using this QR code every time I met somebody at an open house or I was door knocking. I would have this QR code on everything. And if they scan this, it's going to go ahead and download the app, but not just the app in general, your app. Okay. And this is critical because when people download your app and they start using it and searching it, all that information is going into the back end of your kvCORE so you can see it. Now, if you want to have somebody sign up, then all they have to do is go to this website right here. So you can copy and paste this website and then this landing page rather, this URL. And this is where they're going to go. This is going to pop up and this is where they enter their cell phone number and their email address. And they click this Send Me Cari Briner's app right here. So you could actually have them doing this in the open house as well. You could say, oh, let me just text you this URL, click on it, fill out your information and click the black button. And then boom, you will be in my app. Now, the really cool thing about this app, you guys, is not only does it give them free access to all the local listings and tracks their home estimate and their equity, they can chat with you directly on homes of interest. The really cool part about their homes estimate, if they're a homeowner, is it's this really cool feature where they can swipe left or right to say that these properties that show up are comps of theirs according to their own opinion. And it helps them to identify the price of their property based on their opinion. And of course, what's found through the MLS, and it helps them estimate what their equity could be. It also is going to help them if they're looking at homes they might want to purchase, how much they would put down, what their payment might look like, etc. It's a very, very cool app. So remember, when they set up custom searches on your website, or through this app, you're going to see everything on the back end. So it's going to make it really, really easy for you to go reach out to them. It's critical, you guys, that you understand you have these tools that you should be giving out to everybody you talk to. In fact, I would go ahead and put a Facebook post out there. I have a new app. I would love your opinion. Friends, would you mind just downloading my app, using it a little bit and giving me some feedback? How many people would you have actually from your social media downloading your app that you now have into the database that you now don't even have to input into your kvCORE? It's already in there for you, and you can just go in there and tag them and follow up with them. You're literally letting your app lead generate for you and build your database for you. Really, really good ideas, and I would highly encourage you to use it. So those are the 4 top things here under your name in your first homepage of kvCORE. When you log into your profile, this is where you can go in and you can edit your website. So this would be the first thing I would do. Make sure you add in the photo you want. Make sure that you've got the right MLS ID and agent NERDS number. Make sure that you have the right title that you would like to have. And make sure that all of your contact information is correct. Now, remember where I said this little vanity email? I have mine as the same, which I shouldn't. So I'm going to go in here and I would edit this. I would put my Gmail in here. That's what you should do. And again, make sure that you've linked up to the right social medias. Anything that you put in here is going to show up on your website. And so that your bio, your signature, all of the things that you would like are all going to be in here. You can add credentials, you can add background, education, experience, achievements, community involvement, and more. Okay. You can also include your appointment availability in here and people can schedule calls with you. Really pretty cool. And you can confirm right here that your main offices, which basically just means your main MLS, if you will, is right here. And if you have more than one, you'll have multiple there. And then you can look at your daily tasks, all of those things. You can change your password, etc. So there's tons of things that you can do. And this is just here right underneath your profile. Now you can add other agents, you can add lenders, you can add teams, you can add offices, you can add websites, phone numbers, and you can even enable lead routing. All of that is available here. Now, when you're in the front page again, I just want to let you know that there is a really cool part right at the top that you'll see. It'll give you today's objectives. If you haven't built your pipeline, it's going to tell you, let's go forth and do that. If you haven't boosted a listing, it's going to say, let's boost your most powerful assets, your listings. And you can boost listings very, very affordably, and you can get leads. And you can generate more conversations, and it takes you through a path of how to do that using your kvCORE system. You're going to notice there's also multiple playbooks: promote a new listing, gather your sphere, work with your sphere, and more. So these are playbooks that will guide you through using kvCORE. And then last but not least, there's a learning portal. And so every single week, you're going to have a course highlighted. If you haven't done the Agent Quick Start, this is going to be the one that's highlighted because you need to do it first. So this would be your first thing you would do after you go in here and edit your website and look through all of this. The second thing I would have you do is go to your systems training, click on Agent Quick Start, and literally just go through that checklist. It's going to tell you exactly what to do. It's super easy. There's always a live training, so you can view the live training calendar. And there's also always a weekly marketplace webinar. So these are things that are going to show up in your kvCORE every time you log in, and it will guide you. Okay, then it's going to show you all the activity on your website. It's going to tell you if you have any calls or tasks. Your calendar is going to show up if you set it up in here. It's going to give you a snapshot of your business. Now, down the road, you can just take a look on your left-hand side and see that this is where you can locate playbooks. This is where you can see all of your contacts, and there is also a section for recruiting if you want it. This is where you're going to see all your MLS listings, your listings, company listings, and you can add manual listings, and you can, of course, boost those listings to get leads. All of your marketing, your smart campaigns, your new core listing machine, which is a great opportunity to look at, your design center, and your core present. Core present, by the way, is a CMA presentation tool. Your lead generation tools, if you want to build a landing page to help you get some more SEO, build a squeeze page to get some leads. The call and text capture plan is here if you want to get more leads or if you want to boost a property. And of course, if you want to manage transactions, you can add them here. Your website manager is here if you want to edit pages, if you want to add website content, if you want to add a blog, all of that's there. And then of course, you've got Marketplace. Marketplace is all of the different add-ons. If you wanted to pay for them, you could. And then you can look at your business analytics at the end of the day. There's also some support documents if you're getting stuck. But what I encourage you to do when you first start is just to come in and go through the basics, edit your profile, take a look at the top right corner, and go ahead and do the Agent Quick Start. Then you can go to my YouTube channel and you can actually watch a bunch of different videos. I've brought different trainers on to my trainings. We have recorded them and we put them on my YouTube channel for you to take a look at. There's also, like you see here, live trainings and weekly webinars right by kvCORE. And don't forget to join the kvCORE workplace groups in your workplace to get to know what other agents are doing and offerings that they might have or additional trainings that might be of interest to you. You guys have so much support. If kvCORE is a goal, spend 30 minutes, 45 minutes a day, start doing this. And I promise you, you're going to become more and more familiar and you're going to have more opportunities to get more business than you ever have before. Because guess what? The best CRM is the CRM you'll use. And we make it easy for you to use your kvCORE. Also super, super affordable at EXP. And it is so robust, literally no limits to the amount of boosting you can do, no limits to the amount of extra pages you can put on your website, complete customization, as many campaigns as you want. So if you're really, really tech savvy and you want to take this to the next level, you can. and it doesn't cost any more. If you just want to use it for the basics, because you get most of your business in different ways anyways, but this is going to help you be more organized and better at follow-up and have a plan, then do that. This doesn't have to be super complex, but I promise you, if you use it, it'll benefit your business. It's included in your $85 a month here at EXP. Why are you not using it? If you haven't signed up yet, that's your first step. Reminder again, go to your expenterprise.com, click on the left-hand side where it says optional services. Then you're going to see a sign up button for kvCORE. Click sign up, read through, make sure your MLS is appropriate, check the little box and click sign up again. And then in the next couple of days, you'll receive your welcome email in your spam folder from kvCORE. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Thanks for staying tuned to all my videos. I certainly appreciate it. Remember, you can send these to any guests that are looking for information on kvCORE or any other things of EXP. And of course, it's available for you so that in smart little short chunks, you can learn about all the things available to you at EXP. I know it's a lot. It's all here for a reason. And if you can get engaged in all of it, you will certainly benefit. Thanks for staying tuned with me on my YouTube channel and in all these videos. If there's anything that you want to see me talk about, please let me know and I'll make sure I'll do a video. Talk to you soon.